Chillio show's out. You feel me? First episode, we launch it, baby.
It was your bitch be here for the back when I be here for the back.
The way your bitch be here when I hit that shit for that back.
Cardi, you watch it up 2 times. Shit ain't nigga, they say, oh, you did wrong. Really make things out of flip, I don't try to make the rest before the thing get gone. How you get signed out with 2 songs, all of me ready to see my thing take long. But the little shot gotta come on. Catching me trying to feed them up to the truck on. Really little big guy that hit out, so they help to get my for their hip blown. Never ever know where I go like this. Get another guy, chicken, nigga, not shit. Go get the guy, get your hand to the wrist. I ain't wanna drop it, let the call come test. Came in rock, I still remix. Push my way, then LA Phoenix. Blow like this, but some drip big leanies. Keep rock, straight, 1 pack on feet. 100 lines, just fuck on my kidney. Ain't about the money, nigga, I ain't lit. I'm slide every time, give a fuck if it risky. Rich ass nigga, still post in the trees. Y'all. Knew I did, now the things I done give me. Say you catch your body, but you know the shit fish. If I'm on the move, then you're the couldn't with me. God with his ass, nigga, can't miss. 100 bills in the spot, got a dismiss. I done made a chop, yeah, shoot with real. I can talk back and put a bit of bill. Niggas talking got who the fuck got killed. Would've been dead, but the bitch got killed. Valley Bank shit, keep the HK still. Killing down bad on the dollar, I don't kill. Give a fuck about the man, get your bitch.
Your boy, Chillios. How's everybody doing, Welcome to the Chillio show. You feel me? This episode is just gonna be a little short episode. My boy Jalen Holiday, he called in about a month ago. We had a conversation. I was supposed to drop this a long time ago, but I've been caught up. I'm dealing with a lot of real life situations. You feel me? So hope you guys can forgive me for not dropping when I said I was gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody fucking with the platform. And so the first real official episode is gonna drop next week. Once the conversation, Jalen Holiday, he's gonna be a regular guest on the Chillio show. Bulls Nation till we die. You feel me? We all we got. We're gonna talk about the Bulls. We're gonna talk about the Celtics. We're gonna talk about the Charlotte Hornets. All of that. We're gonna talk about a lot of the teams besides one specific team. I think you guys know which one that is. Just wanted to update you guys, let you know that the Chillio show is still dropping. Sorry for the delay. You feel me? But it's more of a 2022 thing. That's what I realized. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna drop a lot of content before the year ends, so just bear with me. So this episode's featuring Jalen Holiday, the conversation, and we talk a little bit about what our predictions were, and I get to ask him who's his favorite players when he grew up and all that, while he was growing up and all that stuff. So you know what I'm saying, enjoy it, and comment, like, share, you feel me? Click the description, the link in the description, chillsonthebeat.com. Make sure you subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to the YouTube channel, Chillios, and follow Jalen Holiday on my description too. Follow me, you know what I'm saying, and signing out right here. Check it out, you feel me? Jalen Holiday calls in. Yeah.
When he was coming out of LSU, I didn't really know much about him until my dad showed me about him and all the comparisons about LeBron James. So I'm like, okay. I started watching him. He was okay in summer league, and he was actually attempting jump shots. He was making some mid-rangers, driving to the lane. So, I had high hopes for him. And, all I'm going to just say is, Donovan Mitchell, everybody knows Donovan Mitchell got robbed Rookie of the Year. You have a guy coming from Louisville that nobody talks about. Everything revolved around Lonzo Ball, Fultz, and Tatum. Those 3 guys only. Darren Fox is in the mix, obviously.
And Ben Simmons is not even a rookie. With that year, he wasn't even really a rookie. But I guess that's what they do when you get hurt. They redshirt you, and then whenever you play, that's the rookie. So be it. But I remember you were like the first guy to ever talk about Donovan Mitchell. So I knew you were rooting for him the whole time to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And to see Ben Simmons win it, and then now look at him, he hasn't improved since. The same guy we seen 4 years ago. I really needed to hear what you thought, what you think is going on, and what's your input about him getting or wanting to leave Philly and whatever. What's your input about that? What do you think should happen, and what do you think about his future?
Well, from my perspective, for the past 5 years, this whole thing about trust the process, I feel like us as fans and everyone globally around the world has been trusting the process far too long. And you see the workout videos of Ben Simmons going into year 5, like, we're tired of that. Like, you're making shots, you're doing everything that we're criticizing in the workouts. Different runs. You know what I'm saying? But you're not implementing them in a live game. So, it comes to a point where, like, at this point, Philly's not going anywhere because I'm looking at the season and it's very competitive. Even all the bad teams, you got the Hawks, you got the Bulls on the come up. There's just
so what do you think?
Too much firepower.
What do you think they should do?
What I'm saying? I think the Sixers, obviously everyone would want Ben Simmons to go to Portland for Lillard, but obviously that can't happen because of his value. And personally, that's my preference. I really want Dame to go to Philly. Looking at Philly's situation now, Ben Simmons is ignoring the calls to the players and all that and everything. I feel, I'm looking at all the scenarios. I don't think him to the Kings would be a good fit because, you already have Buddy Hield there. You have Fox, you have Halliburton, you have Mitchell.
Yeah.
The Warriors. I'm saying the Warriors. I mean, it could work, but like, he was 24 last year. You know what I'm saying? People can say that, he's a baby version of Jokic. They play the same way. They're both flat on their feet, but they can pick and pop. They can make plays. Obviously, Jokic is a better facilitator. But, the Bulls are deep. They're legit. And you have to be happy for them. You really have to be happy for them. Not saying that you have to be a favorite team, but that's where MJ played. And, Derrick Rose, we all know about the Derrick Rose story, and they've been bad for so long. Jimmy left, Boozer left, all those guys left, and they've been bad for the past 5 years. And, you have a young talent in the beam, still 26 years old, but, you don't reach your prime till like 27, 28. So, he did break a lot of records, and sorry, not break a lot of records. He tied a lot of records with Jordan last year.
He did.
DeRozan put him on the post, can post up on the smaller guards, facilitate, kick it out to Levine, kick it out to Vucevic, whatever. Caruso, I like that pickup as well. I hope they really do add up in the buyout market, but those are at number 5. Yeah. I don't know, they could be number 4, number 5.
What's from 6 to 10? Tell us that.
6 to 10? Alright, so I got Miami Heat at 6. That's a sure lock right there.
The last 7 to 10, you're going to be stuck. Trust me, I had to taste. To this day, I don't really know what my top 10 is. Like, it's switching every day.
Everyone's healthy. I got Charlotte at 7. Because listen, Gordon Hayward is no slouch. The issue is he can't stay healthy. Yeah. Gordon Hayward is an all-star. He got LaMelo Ball. Miles Bridges, I talk about him a lot, but I truly believe in his potential. Like, that guy is ruthless. He's fearless, electric.
7.
When Hayward went
7 to Charlotte. That's what you say.
7 to Charlotte.
That's your lock.
I got Charlotte at 7. Yup, that's my lock right there.
And are they gonna make the playoffs or the play-in? Or is it just gonna be how you become in 7, but you still have to play the play-in? Are they gonna make the play-in after? Are they gonna win the play-in?
You know what? I really think they will. Terry Rozier's still there. Terry Rozier had a good season. People are sleeping. Everyone thought, once Terry Rozier left the Celtics, he felt like he was a starter on another team, and he really proved everybody wrong. He balls hard.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? One can make an argument that he played like an all-star last year.
He did.
Because I be watching number 8, I got the Wizards. I got the Wizards, and I'm going to say the Wizards because, the Knicks, I'm not saying their season is a fluke, but, I don't know. The Knicks falling at number 9, or actually, no, the Pacers falling at 9.
So I have a question.
It's tough, man.
Did you say Sixers?
Whoa.
That's what
bro. I forgot the Sixers, bro.
Yo, that's what's going on, dog.
See, that's what, dude.
That's
my nigga. See, that's when I think of Ben Simmons, bro. I totally forgot that. And B, 5 Terrace. Fuck.
Bro, that
okay,
happened
you know
to me
what?
too.
Go ahead.
That happened to me too when I had the whole list and the Sixers weren't even in the top 10. And I'm like, do I really believe the Sixers are not going to make top 10? Even without Ben, like Joel Embiid is one of the best players in the East. You know what I mean? So I had to re-scratch the list. I'm like, who would I take out? And I don't even know who. It's a dogfight in the East,
It's true.
The East is a dogfight. Who would you put the Sixers, who would you replace them with in your top 10? Because you already kind of said your 10.
You know what?
You didn't think of the Sixers, so who would you put? Because we all know they're probably not going to be 11th. I don't think they'll be that bad. But I can see them going to 9 or 10 or an 8 or 7, 6 or 5. I can see that. So I'm saying, who would you think would you replace? I think you should replace maybe Pacers. Put the Sixers in 10 or 9. We'll give the Pacers 11, 12. They're with the Clevelands and the Raptors. You know what I mean? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But
bottom of the barrel. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I don't know. Depending on the Ben Simmons situation, I probably put the Sixers at 6, in Miami at 7, because even though Jimmy is there and Tyler and all those guys, we still need Oladipo because you guys re-signed him and that's key. Mm-hmm. And we know Oladipo has an injury history, but he's still an all-star. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I'll put the Sixers at 6. I'll put Miami at 7, and pretty much 8. Like you said, like it's a dogfight. Like there's Wizards, you got the Pacers, you have Karis LeVert, you have Sabonis. Honestly, the Pacers can even make the playoff as long as you have Brogdon. Like those guys are no slouches. Like you look at the roster, you don't even need TJ Ward.
The playoffs to me is going to be kind of similar to last year, but certain teams are going to get better and certain teams are going to get worse. I think Knicks are probably going to get worse. Sixers are going to get worse. And I think Celtics is going to get better, and the Bulls are going to get better, and the Charlotte, is going to get better. That's just my opinion. We're going to have to see, A prediction's a prediction, right? But it is what it is. We got Jalen Holiday in the building in the Chilio show. You know what I'm saying? I got one more question. You've been watching ball for a long time, so a lot of these young cats don't know who this baller is. Probably, well, they know him, but they don't know how nice he is, and this is one of your favorite ballers, so I want to know, what do you think Gerald Green could have been, should have been, if he got the opportunity? You know what I mean? Because he never really got the shot. I don't know why. I don't know if the coaching never really gave him the ball. But what do you think?
Yeah.
What was your prediction or projection when you first seen Jalen Green come out of high school? Gerald Green. I forgot his name. There's Jalen Green. There's so much niggas now, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Man. You're one of your favorite players. I want you to elaborate.
I'm so glad you asked. Hey, bro, I'm so glad you asked me that question. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Gerald Green came in the league in 05. Number 1 recruit coming out of high school. High flyer compared to T-Mac. And in 2005, I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the biggest Celtics fan. I didn't like Paul Pierce. But, when he came in the league, I watched him a little bit. He wasn't really getting much playing time. But when I truly became a fan was probably the dunk contest when Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, he did the kissing and he kissed the rim or he blew the motherfucking birthday.
Oh,
that was hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh sorry, Gerald Green. I became a fan when he won the dunk contest in 07.
Oh, he did two. Dunk contest. He did 2, right?
Yeah, actually he did 3 dunk contests.
Oh yeah.
He did.
So he won one, right?
Yeah, he won in 07. Yeah.
Okay.
And
what team was he on? He was on bare teams. So it's like, what team was he on that time?
Yeah, that time, obviously, okay, Gerald Green is one of the most controversial names, and I'm going to tell everybody why. He was part of the trade that got Kevin Garnett to Celtics from Minnesota.
Right.
He was in that trade. Celtics packaged him.
Yeah. You right.
Yeah, he was packaged. Yeah. And, he never really found his footing in Minnesota. People were saying that he should have went to college because Gerald Green got a scholarship to Oklahoma State, but he chose to forego college and come straight out of high school. So there'll always be a what could have been if he went to college. But he has he has 9 fingers. People that don't know, he actually lost his finger when he was.
I never knew that till you told me. I knew about Gerald Green since I was in high school, and when you told me that, I'm like, what? I went and searched that shit. Like, what the fuck? How did I not know this shit, dog? Like, the nigga really has.
Yeah, bro.
How does he do all these windmills and shit? I would never have known, dog. But that even made me respect him even more. To be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man made the league with 9 fingers, and he actually lost his finger. Basically when he was 7 years old. Actually, no, it's not 7. When he was 10 years old, he went for a dunk and on a metal rim, and his finger got stuck in the nail. So then, they had to amputate his finger. My nigga.
Damn.
His ring finger too, my nigga. His ring finger.
That nigga can never get married.
You know what I'm saying? So, to break it down to everybody, he has gotten better over the years. People that don't know, he actually was out the league for a couple years, from 2009 to 2011, and then, he played overseas, developed his skills, got better, and then the Lakers D-League at the time affiliate signed Gerald Green in 2012, and he actually was MVP of the D-League All-Star Game. Like, if you go on YouTube right now and search up 2012 D-League All-Star Game and watch his highlights, you can think, yo, he's too good to be good. And then that's when the Nets gave him a call to come back. The 10-day contract, and he even said it himself. Obviously he's from Houston, and the Nets were playing Houston that game. Gerald Green went. He looked at what's his name, Derek Favors, and he told him that I'm gonna get a crypty dunk. The last day of his 10-day contract to prove that he belongs back in the NBA. That windmill dunk, that alley-oop windmill dunk, best dunk in NBA history. That pretty much saved his life. Wow. That in-game dunk. Listen, after that dunk, the Nets signed him for the rest of the season, and that's why he's been able to stay in the league.
Wow.
And obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did my background check, and I even broke it down, everything. Obviously after that he went to the Pacers the next year, and him and Paul George are good friends. And even the 2013 dunk contest, he entered again when he was with the Pacers, and Paul George was actually his assistant. But that year, I think that guy from Utah won. I forgot his name. But, saying the same year they went to the conference finals against the Big Three, against Heat. But, Gerald Green, listen, when he went to Phoenix, everybody knows about Gerald Green in 2K, how this guy was unstoppable. And,
crazy on 2K.
His defense, I think that Green is not a bad defender, but since he's 6'7", you're athletic, you're
6'8".
You have a long wingspan. He went to the Heat. Then the Celtics, and then he was out of a job for a while until the Rockets came calling. And man, I was so happy for him, man. I felt bad. I'm like, dog, this is the guy I've been watching from high school, not at high school, elementary school, bro. And I'm like, bro, this guy is way too good to be out the league. He may not be a defender that everybody wants him to be, but he's a bucket. Even Eric Spoelstra said himself, this guy comes off the bench, he can give you 30 automatically. Whether it's shooting the 3, driving to the rim, this guy's a scorer. And a lot of these teams want scorers. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to be the 6th man off the bench. But looking at the rosters, he's good enough to make an 8-man rotation. He was on the 9-man rotation on a contending team with Harden and CP3. You know what I'm saying? Playing significant minutes. He's a veteran. He's a good locker room guy. He brings everyone together. Marcus Smart speaks highly of him. Rozier, Jalen Brown in his rookie year, they all spoke highly of him. That's their best thing. Gerald Green averaged 15.8 points per game that year and came 3rd in most improved player. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And Dragic won. Yeah, he won it that year.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I remember that
he won it that year.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, he can still play. He's still athletic. He's a really good shooter, and he also led the league in 3 points made off the bench, leading all bench scorers in the 2018-2019 team. But nobody knows that. But I know that. We all know how talented he is.
We got Jalen
What's
Holiday
up?
in the building. So I just want to ask you one more question quickly. Answer it quickly before you leave. I know you got to go. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you. Welcome to the Chilio Show. My last question for you. Name me your top four, Mount Rushmore, favorite players. Doesn't have to be the greatest players. Just Jalen Holiday's favorite players.
Carter, obviously. I'm gonna say Kobe Bryant. You know what? I'm gonna put James Harden there. I'm gonna put James Harden. That's a really good question, you know. Number 4, I'm gonna say Damian
Lillard. And
Lillard.
who was like the first one? Like, was Vince Carter the first guy you were like, you know what I mean? Your first hero when you were a kid? Is that your first basketball player you looked up to?
Bro, that's my idol right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's like everywhere Vince goes, every stop he made, bro,
Yeah.
I became a fan of that team. You know, I was never a Hawks guy. I was never a Kings guy like that. Never a Nets guy, even though I like J.K.
But you
and
watched
RJ.
him. You watched him.
You know what I'm saying? I tuned in to watch them, and you know, I became a fan of the team because of him.
That touches me in the heart too. You know what I mean? That's another
Yeah.
story though. We're gonna have a segment of the Vince Carter story, no cap. You feel me?
No
Yo,
cap.
I wanna thank you for coming to the Chilio Show, fam. And we're gonna need your input again, you know what I'm saying, when the Bulls, any update, you feel me? When Ben Simmons gets his ass out of Philly, you're the first nigga we calling, you know what I'm saying? So thank you for calling in, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
give a shout out to
Fuck that
anybody.
nigga.
You want to shout out to anybody? You know, you want to give a shout out and shout out your Instagram again, because now the mic is on. So at least now they can see it. You feel me? And hear it. So shout out your Instagram and your Facebook again, and give a last shout out quickly.
Alright, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in and welcoming me as the guest on the Chilio Show. You know what I'm saying? If you want to find me, you can find me on Facebook at Jalen Holiday, or you can find me on Instagram at _Jalen Holiday. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a boring guy. I always make shit entertaining. You know what I'm saying? My niggas do this all the time. Shout out Chilio on the beat. Chills.
And he got the best parties. Jalen got the best parties. No cap. Fellas, you want to see the honeys? Come to Jalen's party. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my dog right here knows. This is one of the best producers and artists in the 6. You feel me? This is like my big bro right here. You feel me?
Appreciate
So,
it, my nigga.
you know, hey, anytime, bro. So make sure y'all add up my boy right here, Chilios. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shout him out as well. Shout out Jin. Shout out FD. Shout out all my friends. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this pandemic. We still gonna talk our shit and do our thing. And you know what? Matter of fact, we're gonna do something for Halloween. I'm gonna throw a little party, and you know we're gonna have a special podcast segment.
You hear that? You hear that here first. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news. Jalen, he's gonna have a Halloween party. You feel me? So you heard it here first. The Chilio Show. See, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna hear, you know what I'm saying? Breaking news is in the Chilio Show, because that's what it is. This is it's the new movement. And shout out to Jalen Holiday. You feel me? I'm telling you. Make sure you guys pop out to that shit. When he says there's something going on, shit gonna go crazy. And don't get mad at me. I ain't mad at y'all. You know what I'm saying? So my nigga, appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Stay safe. Appreciate it. And stay safe, my nigga. I'ma see you soon. And you gonna call in again, you know? Thank you for calling into the Chilio Show. You guys heard it. Jalen Holiday. We signing out, my nigga.
Shout out DJ Cat, DJ Victoria.
Yes, sir. That was me, Jalen. You know, we had the little conversation right there. Chilio Show about to drop. the real first official episode. Make sure you guys call in. You know what I'm saying? Follow me, follow my team.
I just blew my mind cause my mama seen me. And she had a fit, yeah, she had a fit. I told my mom we rich, told my mom we rich. She seen 100 bands all in one time. I just blew my mind cause my mama seen it. Yeah, she had a fit, yeah, she had a fit. I told my mom we rich, told my mom we rich. Mama had a fit when she seen my money. She said you ain't got no job, you might be up to something. What the hell you doing? Don't be in no trouble. I had to look up for my nephew, he look up to uncle. Mama got a nigga, I ain't like his ass. Try to make me rake the lead and cut the grass. Nigga, you ain't got no kids, what make you dad? If I wasn't 12 years old, I bust your ass. Mama kicked him out and now I'm 21. Bought a Prada, Gucci, Louis, Christian, Louboutin. Mama taught me everything on.
Man, yo, I'm gonna be playing all the classic shit that I grew up to, all the classic trap shit that niggas don't know about. I'm the best DJ, you know what I'm saying? So
I just blew my mind.
that's one thing you're gonna be peeping in the Chillio show. So, you know, have fun and dance with me, get a little drink, you know what I'm saying? Today I ain't drinking, but tomorrow my niggas are gonna be coming, so we gonna be turning up, so I'm gonna shoot that too. You feel me? That's part of the second episode. First, really, but you know what I mean?
And she had a fit, yeah, she had a fit.
We signing out today, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. The Chillio show is finally launching, you feel me? Any sponsors who want to sponsor me, you feel me? Hit me up on my IG. That's gonna be down there, Chillio's Beats. And DM me, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the bell and all that, click the link. I don't know how to say this shit. I'm not really the greatest YouTuber. I'm an artist, producer, you feel me? I'm working right now. So I'm gonna get used to it and get to it, you know what I mean? But we signing out, baby. Yeah. Chillio! Chillio! Chillio!